Chapter 23, Journalist Judgments versus Audience Clicks. So, this chapter is about a reporter lady, pretty much. So, I guess their news structures, they have a main story, sub-stories, and then other stories. And I guess the big story was the primaries going on. And then there's sub-stories about, celebrities being somewhere. And pretty much a story broke that the U.S. had admitted to waterboarding, which, in my opinion's a pretty big story. It was international, but the news editor, it pretty much wouldn't bring in as many clicks as celebrities being somewhere. So he elected not to run that story when the journalist who kind of took interest in it thought it would, especially with like local population being of Cuban descent, and because it involved like Guantanamo Bay and stuff. So pretty much that gets shot down, and she has a problem with that, so she keeps asking and ends up not running, so they didn't air the story. And she eventually quit that job and moved on to something else. But the question regarding ethics is, because this is America pretty much admitting it tortures people, do you run that story over, this famous person was here? Is that like a public service that you should do? Or is that because, obviously these sites have to make money too, so they have to get traffic, which generates ad revenue. And they obviously prioritize money, which, money's important. But ethically, was that the right thing? Honestly, probably not. They could have swapped out one of the stories. Didn't have to be at the top of the page, but one of the sub stories, I feel like that'd be very relevant. Yeah.